So, I have one question to ask you, Tom.
Yep.
What do you think your favourite ride's going to be?
Okay, so bear in mind, I have not, apart from the Smiler, I've not watched POV footage for any ride. Family who have been to Alton before have always raved about the Smiler, how it's one of the best rides in the country.
My first ride in about 4 years. Are you ready, Tom?
Absolutely, let's do this.
Verdict. Better or worse than you thought? What's up, guys? I hope you're all well. Welcome back to yet another video on the channel, and welcome to day 2 of the Alton Towers trip. We've just come out of the Alton Towers hotel. We had a lovely night's sleep. If you haven't already, go and check out the hotel vlog that me and Tom did, detailing everything that we kind of experienced within our hotel stay. How you doing, Tom? Talking to the devil.
Doing good, thanks. Feeling well rested and ready for a fun day of doing pretty much everything that we haven't done at Alton yet.
Exactly, yeah. We've still got what we got. Let's rattle them off, Tom. So Galactica, you haven't done.
Smiler,
Nemesis, 13, Hex, the
Manor,
Alton Manor. Yeah, so we've got about six rides here that Tom still hasn't done. We're currently standing outside. You've got the lovely kind of courtyard centre fountain piece outside the hotel. Look at that. So yeah, we're staying here again tonight, but I filmed all the vlog and that for last night, so we can just chill out tonight and just enjoy the stay. So without further ado, guys, I think it's time to head into the park. So let's get to the monorail. Okay then, so we have now arrived inside the actual park itself, and the queue times are looking really, really good today. It is absolutely dead quiet. We literally pretty much had the monorail pod to ourselves at first. But yeah, it's a lovely day today. The queue times are really low, so we're just going to make the most of it till 4 o'clock, I think. And yeah, just go from there, I think. So, where to, Tom? What are you fancying first of all?
I'll be honest, I kind of really want to do Nemesis because I've been really wanting to do that.
Nemesis.
So, should we head over there?
Okay, let's head down over to Nemesis, and yeah, let the good times commence. The Eye is genuinely one of my favourite theming pieces in the entire UK, really. I think the way that it kind of responds to the actual ride itself, I think it's absolutely incredible, and it just adds that extra layer of theming. And normally I'm not a massive fan of screens, but the fact that it's kind of integrated within the actual theming itself, the effect is just really, really cool. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back on it, and yeah, see what Tom thinks. Okay then, so we have just come off of Nemesis Reborn. Tom, what did you think for your first ride?
That's definitely my favourite one so far, 100%. And to be fair, it's very similar to the one they have at Fort Park, but it's so much better themed. Like, I love how like the rails are like the arms of the creature, and even just like the queue itself when you're walking through it, it's just like you got like they've got guns like by, you got like parts of the track. It's really well done. I really like this ride.
And that is mainly the thing I think gives Nemesis the edge over here, is since its opening back in the 90s, it always had that impeccable theming. And when they were kind of redoing this ride and you know, turning it into Nemesis Reborn, my main concern was actually whether it was going to still have that kind of feel to it. But it almost feels like if Nemesis was made for the first time right now, and John Wardley was making it, this is how he would want it to be. And that is just absolutely fantastic from Alton Towers. So yeah, couldn't be happier. I was so happy to be back on that again. I absolutely love that ride to bits. So yeah, I think the plan now is to go to Galactica, is it not, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally right next door, so might as well.
It's literally right next door. Like I said earlier, the queue times are completely dead today, so I think we're going to get on quite a bit. So yeah, let's head over for Tom's first ride on Galactica, and on a flying coaster in general. Yeah, you're right. So, as I'm heading down to Galactica right now, Tom's just said something very valid. What did you say, Tom, about Galactica?
I'm saying that, like, it feels a bit, just looking at it from the outside of it just seems a bit out of place with the theming of the rest of Forbidden Valley.
And I do think that is a running problem here. If you guys haven't checked it out, I have done a video on the channel kind of detailing what I think should happen to Galactica if they were to ever kind of re-theme it to kind of fit a little bit more closely to Forbidden Valley. But it's not necessarily a problem. I still love Galactica, and you still have some great theming on here, much like the massive portal that is just in front of me here. You know, it's got a lot of awesome stuff to it. I just do think that it might need a bit of a facelift at some point, especially with all the effort that Alton Towers have put into Forbidden Valley recently. It'd be nice to see it get a little bit of treatment. Okay then, so we have just come off of Galactica, Tom's first ever ride. What did you think, Tom?
I mean, it's definitely a very interesting type of coaster. But yeah, it is very cool just looking down and just like, it does genuinely feel like you're flying, which I guess is the purpose of it.
Exactly, yeah, it's another one of John Wardley's beautiful creations, so it always holds a special place in my heart. Do I think it needs a retheme? Yes. Is it a bad ride? Far from it. I genuinely really do enjoy Galactica, and it's one of the most unique experiences on a coaster you can get within the UK, in my opinion. So yeah, awesome to get back on it. I think now we're going to head through the gardens for the first time on this trip, so hopefully we don't get lost, and then we're going to move towards the Dark Forest.
Yeah, because that's where we've got a Hex.
Yeah, where me and Tom are going to go on Hex.
Which, okay, Finn's hyped up Hex so much.
Absolutely. Anyone who knows me personally knows I absolutely love Hex. Like, it is my absolute favourite ride, so I'm really excited to see what Tom thinks.
Let's see how it goes.
And we'll see whether he enjoys it or not. I think it's a very acquired taste, but I think Tom will enjoy it. So yeah, let's head into the gardens and let's try and navigate our way through. Hopefully a shortcut.
If this video doesn't get uploaded, that's because we got lost.
Yeah, if this video doesn't see the light of day, then we got lost, and it's going to be either that, Tom, or they get the recovered footage and it's a Blair Witch Project style, like, oh, these guys were stupid enough to go into the woods on their own and they got lost kind of style thing. Okay, so we're currently traversing through the gardens. We're following the red arrow path to the Dark Forest. So far, so good. Hopefully we don't get lost. Like Tom said, this could quickly go from being just a happy vlog to the Stoke-on-Trent project. We should be okay. The navigational skills are top-notch up here, or at least I think they are. That's going to probably be something I regret saying now. But yeah, it's an absolutely beautiful area. This right here is why I love Towers so much, because
yeah, I can see
it is so vast and so dense, and standing in the middle of gardens, you would never even know that this was a theme park.
This looks like something that you've seen like in the middle of London, like Greenwich Park, for instance. So out of place compared to like Thorpe Park.
It does. It is a completely different experience in a really good way. Actually, yeah, I just need to. Yeah, no, we went down the right one. Yeah. We're fine. Yeah, I have been lost in the gardens many times, I must admit, but I feel like I've got a good grip on how to do it now. It's definitely not like the Blair Witch Project or the Stoke-on-Trent project, as we like to call it. It is very important to note, though, as you kind of walk down here, the footing is really bad. It's very easy to slip down, especially on a lot of the steps, because they're like cobbled steps. I've made that mistake many a times. You all good, Tom?
All good, thanks. Just admiring the beauty of the surroundings.
Admiring the view. It does. This is honestly such a beautiful spot. Definitely some great photo opportunities here, 100%. Are you ready, Tom?
Absolutely, let's do this.
Are you excited, Tom?
Yeah, I'm excited because you said this is based on an urban legend, so I've heard you talk about the whole chain tree thing on your videos.
Yeah, so Tom knows this is based off an urban legend, but that's all I've told him, so it's going to be interesting to see his reaction. Okay then, so we have just come out of Hex Legend of the Towers, and my first ride in about 4 years. I'm going to pass it over to Tom first because it was his first time going on it, and then I got some thoughts. But Tom, what did you think?
I feel a bit lightheaded at the moment. I think that's just because of the motion of it all. But yeah, I can see why Finn loves that ride so much. I mean, the fact that it's based off a real urban legend is just so interesting. I mean, I love that sort of stuff, when stuff's based off of sort of stuff that's grounded in reality. Yeah, I think just the theming and immersion of it is just really interesting.
And that really is what the best part about this ride is. The fact that it's based on this urban legend, and the fact that it's kind of thematically set within the towers, makes this ride just completely timeless. I know it's just recently had a refurb, but even before the refurbishment, that ride was seriously a very, very big staple at Alton Towers. Like, it will stand the test of time. You know, and the fact you can actually go and visit the oak tree just makes that even more kind of immersive in a way. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it. Obviously, this isn't the only Vekoma Madhouse we have. We have obviously Haunted House Monster Party over at Legoland, which me and Tom have done, but it will never compare to that. Let's be honest, it's never going to compare to Hex. The way they integrate the branch and the vault with the story, it is just absolutely perfectly done from start to finish. The walkthrough bits at the beginning, it is just really about a 20-minute experience. That's probably the easiest way I can describe Hex. I know I'm fangirling a little bit now, but I'm so glad I got back in that after all this time, because I genuinely love that ride. So yeah, where are we going to head to next, Tom?
I think the plan now is, because we're so close to the Dark Forest, we might head over to 13.
I think so, yeah. I think we are going to head over to 13. What have we got left that you haven't done? So we got
13, the Smiler.
Smiler. We've done Galactica Nemesis now. Spinball. Curse Manor.
Can do Spinball in the Manor.
Yeah, we'll get 13 and the Smiler done, and then we'll kind of just go with the flow and visit whatever we want to. So,
pretty much, yeah.
With that being said, let's head into the Dark Forest. Okay then, so we have just come off of 13. I absolutely love that ride, genuinely. I know when it first kind of released, a lot of people weren't too keen on it, because it was branded as a secret weapon, and it was kind of a smaller scale ride, but it really does hold up, and it's a really fun coaster, especially considering we only waited like 15 minutes, probably not even that. So yeah, that was really, really enjoyable. Absolutely brilliant to get back on 13, but let's hear what Tom thought, because Tom has actually been on a ride that uses a similar system to this, because you've been on Hagrid's, haven't you, Tom?
Yes, I have. I've been on Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure in...
Well, the longest name ever.
Yep, Islands of Adventure. And yeah, you can definitely tell there's a bit of that, you know, the vertical drop and stuff that's in it, and a little bit of Expedition Everest as well, with the way you go back in the darkness a little bit. But yeah, it's very good. It's quite like, for like a family style coaster, it's actually quite a bit like intense. That first drop is actually steeper than you think.
It was.
Then again, we were right at the back, so maybe it felt that way. But yeah, very good, a very good ride. And I think something that I appreciate with it, just like I did with Nemesis, is that they have little stuff in the queue line where it's like you've got like little abandoned like graves or like vehicles or whatever. And it just makes walking through the queue that much more interesting.
And we really need more spooky themed rides in the UK. There's not enough. I'm telling you, Thorpe Park, you need to get on this train, because Alton Towers has got so many cool spooky themed rides. Obviously with Rita, of course, there you go, speaking of the devil, and of course 13, Hex, and it's just like, I really want that at Thorpe Park. The closest we ever got was the Ghost Train, and that just wasn't the best, so.
Swarm is kind of like that. It's got a little bit horror themed. But like, I do think they need to go a bit more with it.
Do you know what? I'm not going to just stand here and slag Thorpe Park off for the entire video, because Thorpe Park is my Shayla. I love Thorpe Park. Everyone knows I love Thorpe Park. But yeah, that doesn't stop me enjoying parks like this, and 13 is definitely one of the rides that I do genuinely enjoy at Alton Towers. So next, I think we're going to head to X Sector, and this is an important one, because right at the beginning of this trip, I'll play the clip now. I'll play the clip. Tom said he thought the Smiler was going to be his favourite. So, I have one question to ask you, Tom.
Yep.
What do you think your favourite ride's going to be?
Okay, so bear in mind, I have not, apart from the Smiler, I've not watched POV footage for any ride at Alton, because I wanted everything to be a new experience.
Good, yeah, I'm happy about that.
My family who have been to Alton before have always raved about the Smile and how it's one of the best rides in the country.
I had a feeling you might say the Smiler. Now, currently your favourite is Nemesis, isn't it?
Yeah, Nemesis is my favourite.
Personally, obviously Smiler isn't my favourite, but a lot of people I know, the Smiler is their favourite. So there's a very high chance Tom could also be among them people. So it's going to be very interesting to see. And it's going to be the roller coaster you've been on, Tom, with the most loops.
Yeah, I've done Colossus at 4, which is 10 inversions. I mean, what's 4 more?
Exactly, and that is one thing I do love about Smile. As much as it's very rough, I do like that it has that world's first element, and yeah, I'm really excited to see Tom's reaction to get on it. So, without further ado, guys, let's head to X Sector. Those are really cool. Okay then, so we have just come off of the Smiler. Tom,
Yes.
verdict, better or worse than you thought?
I'd say worse, because like, don't get me wrong, it's a good ride, it's a lot of fun, but God, it's painful. Like those restraints coming down on you, and those last few inversions when it presses down, it definitely hurts your legs and shoulders a little bit.
It does, and this is something I found with pretty much every Gerstlauer coaster I've been on, from Soar to the Rage over Adventure Island and this. This is probably the most tolerable out of the three, but they are very rough coasters, I'm not gonna lie, but I did really enjoy it. I do love the Smiler. I love the layout, of course. It is just the fact that it's a little bit rough. As we were coming out, we actually saw some really cool new merch, or at least it's new to me. They are actually selling photo frames now, which I think is a really cool idea, because the amount of physical photos I've gotten from theme parks to just get lost because I have nowhere to put them. It's cool that you can buy themed stuff for them now. I think that's a really cool idea. I think we might head on Oblivion now, because it's only 10 minutes. Literally, the Smiler was a 5-minute wait, and that's probably the first time I've ever seen the Smiler on 5 minutes. It's a very rare sight, very rare sight. But yeah, I think we might head on Oblivion next. My favourite ride, of course, but that's all the major rides done. That is all the major roller coasters. How are you feeling, Tom?
I'm feeling good. I think definitely out of the ones we've done so far, Nemesis is probably my favourite. Followed up closely by Rita yesterday, which I quite like. The thing with Rita, it may be controversial, but I actually maybe sort of prefer it to Stealth, because it's a slower launch, but you've got a longer track, so you can appreciate it a bit more. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and that confirms it. Tom's favourite ride was not the Smiler in the end. It is the wonderful Nemesis Reborn. I kind of had a little bit of a feeling, but yeah. Are you happy with what you've done though, Tom?
Absolutely. It's been a really... We've done...
Absolute champ, you are, Tom.
I'm amazed at how much we've actually managed to get done today. It is practically dead here. For the rest of the day, we're going to, like, just see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, do a couple of re-rides, get on a couple of smaller roller coasters and rides, and then, yeah, call it a day and head back to the thing. But next, that's not yet, next, we're going to head on Oblivion, because it is on 10 minutes, and that's a really hard offer to pass up, so let's go. Okay then, so we have just come off of Oblivion for the second time of the trip, and it is even better the second time. I absolutely love that ride. And yeah, Tom said, you said it was better the second time than the first time you went on it.
I feel like with any roller coaster or ride, I feel like the second time is the real, like, important one, because first time we're on a new ride, you're kind of a little bit nervous and you're kind of anticipating what's coming up, whereas like second time round, you know what's coming up and you can appreciate it a lot more. So yeah, that was definitely better second time round.
Exactly, and I absolutely love that ride, so it'll always be number one here for me. Right now we're going to head over to Curse of Alton Manor, get that done, then come back and hopefully do Spinball Wizard if we have time, and then grab some food and go back to the hotel. So yeah, let's head to Alton Manor, and I'm hoping Tom likes this one. It's a bit of a classic ghost train, so I'm hoping that Tom does like it. So let's head over into Haunted Hollow and get on it. Okay then, so we have gone on our last ride for the entire trip, which was Spinball Whizzer. But before that, I do apologise, I didn't actually do a video updating you in between the last two rides because we wasn't actually sure we were going to get back to Spinball in time. But we did do Curse of Alton Manor, and I do really like it. It is a good old-fashioned like ghost train. Returns what used to be dual back to what it used to be back when the haunted house opened. So yeah, that was really good to get back on that again. And then Spinball is as wonderful as ever. A little bit rough, but overall it was really, really good. Tom, final rides of the trip, what did you think?
Well, Spinball Whizzer was, believe it or not, even more painful than the Smiler.
Really?
If you're just getting thrown around so much. But it was still fun. It's not a bad ride by any means, it's just a little bit like rough.
Just a little bit jolty.
And then the ghost train. I mean, for like an old-fashioned ghost train, it's actually really good. I got a lot of like Haunted Mansion vibes from it.
Yeah.
And it is quite. There was some genuinely quite scary moments there if you don't know what to expect. So yeah, I think that's probably. I don't think there's a single bad ride here at Alton. They're all just really good in their own way.
Yeah, I agree. I think every single ride we've done this weekend, I've just been absolutely ecstatic to get back on. And yeah, what a poetic way to kind of finish off our last ride in front of the towers. I don't actually know if I'm pointing in the right direction. It's over there somewhere. But yeah, so we're now going to head into Towers Trading. I'm going to do a little bit in there, have a look at some of the merchandise, and then yeah, we're going to head back to the car park and finish off the vlog. So without further ado, let's go have a look at some merchandise. Let's go spend some money. Let's go. Okay then, so we've made it back to the car park where this trip began. Really, well actually no, that's not technically true, it began in my bedroom, but it began officially here. Of course, I have two other videos from this trip that are available on YouTube right now. Of course, that was the day one vlog, as well as the Alton Towers Hotel vlog / review thing. So if you do want to go check that out, definitely head over to the channel and yeah, give them a watch. We're not leaving right now, we're just kind of sitting on the bank in the car park. We are staying in the hotel another night, but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a merch tour. Towers Trading was quite busy, so I didn't actually film in Towers Trading because we kind of wanted to get back. So, item numero uno, I've got a lovely Hex pin badge. I have already got a Hex pin badge at home, but this one's just looks like, this one's got aura, I'm just going to say that. It has definitely got some aura. Now, a new addition ride-wise to my pin collection is this wonderful thing right here. I finally managed to get myself a Subterra pin badge, which I'm really, really excited about. That's going straight on the wall at home. And then, if I can dig my way through here, I almost forgot it because it was literally right on the till, and it was too late, so I had to go all the way back round. Is the Scarefest pin badge. This is something I was really looking forward to getting, and when I kind of first looked at the pin badges and couldn't see it, I kind of panicked a bit, but no, we have got one to remember Scarefest by. On top of that, in addition, and talking about remembering Scarefest by, get that out of the way, I'm kind of got to unwrap it because they wrapped it lovely for me. I got a resin. This is the first time I've actually bought a resin in a very, very long time, and I really like it. It's the Smiler pumpkin with Scarefest on it, so that's going to go in my room ready for Halloween to start. So I'm really, really happy with this one. And the one I wasn't expecting to get, they had some absolutely awesome merch in there, to be fair. They had a load of the Scarefest characters, resins as well, and teddies and cuddly toys and anything you'd want. So yeah, lots of options. But with that being said, that is now the end of the trip, unfortunately. Tom, have you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been great to experience Alton Towers for the first time. And I definitely... It's been such a different experience to Thorpe Park, just the way like the way the rides are themed and the way the park is set up. You know, it's such a unique experience. I mean, you can't really, I mean, they're both really good places, but I think I might genuinely prefer this place just because of the way like it's set up and everything. But yeah, it's been a really good time that we both had here, to be honest.
So yeah, with all that said, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the content, or at least enjoyed it as much as I have had making it. So yeah, from both me and from Tom, I will see you guys hopefully in the next video. So yeah, say goodbye, Tom.
Bye bye.
Tom says goodbye, and I say goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.